YouTube, how's it going, guys? Today I want to talk about why you should always finish your artwork. You start something and then partway through you come to the realization that it's just not turning out the way you want it to go. And you just feel like you've messed it up, you've wrecked it, you should start over and do it again. Well, you could do that, but I think that it's actually really valuable to take the time to try and fix the mistakes that you've made, because sometimes you can fix them and sometimes you come up with something that is a lot better than you imagined before. So just as an example, I remember one time that I was doing a painting and I had made the shawl on the person green, and I thought, oh, that's a bad idea. So I went over it with red and I thought that looked awful. So then I kept going over it and over it, trying to fix the problem. And then I realized later that, like, you know, when I took a step back from the painting and I looked at it from far away, that shawl was the best part of it, because the way that I had layered the colors over and over trying to fix that problem, it actually made a much better result. So that's one example. Another is just recently I was working with pastel on canvas, and I was trying this again. I wanted to see if I could make it work, because I have a whole bunch of canvases and I don't really have the time to spend setting up for painting and then cleaning all my brushes and stuff like that. So I'm trying to work in dry mediums right now, and I had tried to do pastel on canvas before. The results were okay, whatever. I feel like maybe I could do a better job now, so I tried it out, and then, like, you know, partway in I was like, this is terrible, this looks crappy, this is this is not what I was expecting, and I wanted to just give up and start doing something else, because, you know, I have all these ideas. I just want to, like, I want to do something that I'm really proud of, but I decided to stick with it and see if I could make it work. And I mean, it did. It's not my favorite thing to work on. I think if I'm doing pastel, I want to work on pastel matte. I just really love that paper. But I have a bunch of canvases and I wanted to use them. So anyway, by continuing to work and continuing to layer, I discovered that the results were actually pretty good, and I learned about what I was doing wrong. And again, this is just an example. There are several times when, you know, well, pretty much any time, and my husband is probably sick to death of hearing me say it, but about 2/3 of the way through any artwork that I'm doing, I stop and I say, I've wrecked it, it's over, I want to chuck it out the window. Like, I don't want to work on this anymore, I hate it. And then he's like, no, just keep going, you say this every time. And then I keep going and I finish it, and I'm like, oh, I guess it's not that bad. So, I mean, always finish your artwork, because number one, you can learn a lot more from it if you're trying to fix your mistakes, or like just in the process of trying to fix your mistakes, you're going to learn a lot more from it than if you start all over and try to do things exactly perfect the first time. Second, you might come up with some results that you weren't expecting before, and they might even be better than what you were anticipating. And third, I mean, you got to get over the idea that the thing that you're making right now is going to be a masterpiece. Not everything is going to be perfect. Not everything is going to be wonderful and grand, especially if, I mean, like me, you're still learning and you're still working on your skills and you're still trying to build up the techniques. It's not going to be a masterpiece. So get over it. And just work on it, and work it to death. Work it until you've learned as much as you can out of this particular piece that you're working on, and then apply what you've learned to the next one, and then keep doing that same thing. Finish the artwork even if you don't like it, and try to learn as much as you can from it, right? So finish your artwork. Do it. Anyway, I've got to go. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.